All right, all right, all right. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to the Solid Grip, coming to you live at 5, no time for Jive. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, alongside me, Ping Wilson. And look, we got to do the recap of the draft. So y'all stay tuned. Now's the time for you to close your mouth and open your ears and listen to what the Solid Grip has to say right after this here. Welcome in H-Town World. It's your boy J.R. Wilson alongside me, Ping Wilson. And look, we're gonna get straight to it. Y'all see what it says up there, man. But before we get there, excuse me, y'all like, subscribe, comment, and share this link with your people, with your partners, and with your family. All right, Pop. Let's do a quick recap of the draft, man. I'm gonna let you go first, man. With the guys you pick, man. Tell me about them. Tell me if you think they're good picks or not, man. You got the floor.
All right, Rich, I'm just going to give a rundown of the Steelers draft, man. A lot of the pundits didn't give us a very good grade, but I give us an A++. And I'm going to tell you why, man.
Okay.
The Steelers did more than just draft people for needs. They also drafted people for people that they may have to replace on next year. Let's start with Najee Harris, the running back from Alabama. Great young man, great character young man. A lot of people don't realize this, man, but he spent his draft day with a group of homeless kids, man. He had one
Right.
time been in a homeless shelter, him and his mom and dad and stuff, man, and he even slept in his car, man. So he wanted to repay that homeless shelter. So he gave a pizza party for those kids rather than being in Cleveland and stuff and with all the pomp and circumstances. So great young man. He's wait to get started and helping the young people over in Cleveland and stuff. I mean in Pittsburgh because he wants people to realize that he came from tough beginnings and they can too. Now let's talk about the football player. 6'2", 235 pounds, 4'4" in the 40. He's gonna definitely step in as that top running back and stuff. He stayed back his senior year in college at Alabama just because he didn't like what he saw on film. But he's shown people now that he can not only run the ball, catch the ball, he'll be able to protect Ben and stuff in those passing situations. So great pickup for the Steelers. The second pick was kind of a surprise. Patrick Fremont. And because a lot of people were looking offensive line here. But let me tell you why they drafted him. Not only was he the second best tight end in the draft, they called him Baby Grump. And see, they looking to the future because hey, Eric Ebron's probably gonna be a free agent next year. So if he step off the scene, he'll move right in to take Ebron's place. Okay.
Hmm.
And then with the third pick, in the third round, they went at a guy named Kendrick Green. Okay, now the reason they like him so much because they say he got a nasty streak. He's from Illinois, but he's only 6'2", about 310 pounds. But they say he come with an attitude. He will bust your teeth. So he's gonna probably be vying for the starting center's job. He's a center guard, but Pittsburgh drafted him as a center. Then they went with a young man from A&M. His name Dan Moore. Okay, now Dan Moore is about 6'6", about 235 pounds, Mean Street. Okay, he'll be a swing tackle to back up Boehner and Okafor. Okay, then they went with his Buddy Johnson. Okay, he's an inside linebacker. Now he's not 6'2", 230, run 4.5 in the 40, but they're also looking to the fact that hey, man, that Vince Williams probably gonna be gone next year, and so they're gonna need another inside linebacker. But he'll also play special teams for them. Okay. Then they traded up for a guy named Laudermilk, Isaiah Laudermilk, 6'9", 300 pounds. Now,
Yeah.
God Lee Rich, all he got to do is stretch out and stuff, and he gonna bat some passes now. But they gave up a number 4 draft pick from next
Right.
year's stuff, which they'll get a compensatory pick for losing Dupree. So they took him in the 5th round. In the 6th round, they took a guy that didn't think they'd be there. His name is Quincy Roshan. Now he started out at Tulsa, where he was the defensive player in the conference in Miami. He was a 13 all ACC player there and stuff. 6'3", about 245. They're looking for him to back up either TJ Highsmith at the outside linebacker spot. Now, moving on to the seventh round, they drafted a guy named Trey Marwin. Now, everybody's wondering why you go draft a safety. Well, today they did not pick up the fifth year options on the other safety and stuff. Now, what they really saying is that, hey man, show us. Okay, we know you can hit. You lead the team in tackles every year, but you got 3 picks in 4 years and stuff. So we'll still sign you to a long-term contract, but we need you to show. It's time to step up, okay? And so he's got to show that he's worth at least some of that money that they got to pay Michael Fitzpatrick. And then the last pick for the Steelers was a 6'2", 260-pound kicker, a punter. Now you don't find punters that big. I remember the Raiders had one about that big about 10 years ago. Looked like a linebacker. Well, this boy looked like a linebacker and stuff. But he was won the Ray Guy Award as the best punter in the nation. Averaged almost 50 yards a punt. So he's going to probably beat out Jordan Berry and be our punter. So, hey, I give this draft a A++. Because like I said, not only did they go out and draft players of need, they drafted players looking forward to 2022 when they got to really, really rebuild because Ben won't be there. Now, listen, I know a lot of people say, well, why didn't they draft a quarterback? They're bringing 4 to camp, okay? They're bringing 4 quarterbacks to camp. So listen, man, it may not be one of those three after being gone to be the starter. But guess what? The organization's going to give all 3 of them an audition to see if they can get the job done, okay? Now, probably all play in preseason and stuff, and if Ben get hurt or in some situations where they need to use a quarterback down on the goal line in the red zone and stuff, you might see them do that. But they're bringing 4. They will dress out 4 quarterbacks this year. It's backing up in. We're going to get a shot at the starting job next year. That's it, Rich, for the Steelers draft.
Hey, man, that was heat. That was heat he was throwing just right now, man. And I'm going to just say this real quick before I start mine. The one thing the Pittsburgh Steelers are good at doing is developing offensive linemen. So that's not something I'm very worried about when it comes to Pittsburgh's offensive line because they're great at developing players. Villanueva, right? Villanueva was a stick, right? They put him down there and they developed him. Right.
And had been cut by 4 or 5 different teams and stuff. Okay? And not only that, Rich, they brought in a new offensive line coach because they're going to zone blocking this year. And this guy is nasty, a brother. And he's nasty. And he said, I want nasty players. And like I said, Venezuela was a good player, 6'9", about 310 pounds, but he wasn't nasty. Okay? Yeah. They want their tackle. Zach Boehner got a nasty streak in him and stuff. Okay? Okafor got a nasty streak in him. Devin, the young man from Louisiana, got a nasty streak in him. So that's what he's looking for. He's looking for people that's going to get nasty. Hit some people in the mouth and stuff because, hey, we're going to run the football, baby. We're going to run the football, okay? And so they changed. They got a new offensive coordinator, Canada. And like I said, we're going to a zone blocking scheme and stuff. And we're going to run the ball 25 or 30 times a game. So, hey, defense, get ready. We're going to hit some people in the mouth.
Shout out to Bros and Bets, man. What's up, bro? Hey, I got to get up with you, man, so I can get on y'all sophisticated show, man, with the over and unders, man. I got to learn the lingo with y'all, man. Y'all some smart cats. We just on here running our mouth, man. But anyway, so Pop, let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. The Texans draft the quarterback with their only pick in the 3rd round, and we didn't have any picks in the 1st and 2nd round. The quarterback in Davis Mills. Now, let me tell you something about Davis Mills, Pop. He was highly, highly touted coming out of high school. He was the #1 player in the nation coming out of high school. He ended up going to Stanford. Now, he only started 11 games while he was there. Yet, the guys like Kuiper and many other prognosticators loved this guy. A lot of them thought he was going to go in the 1st round at the end of the 1st round. Now, let me tell you what I saw when I looked at film, especially when I watched my guy, the quarterback school. Man, he got a quick snap, quick release. He's accurate, gets the ball out quick, does with anticipation, runs the RPO real well, has sneaky athletic ability, can scramble, can extend plays. He really looks the part, man. He's 6'4", 220, the prototypical quarterback. And clearly the Texans have said in their mind, or no, rather, that Deshaun Watson probably is not going to play, Pop, which would
Right.
actually is indicative of what you spoke about
Right.
Deshaun possibly not playing. So they
Right.
got Davis Mills. I looked at some film, man. He looks really good on film. Will it translate into the league? We're going to have to see. We know he's a smart guy. He went to Stanford. So
Right.
we know he's going to pick that playbook up really good, really quickly. And we'll just have to see what happens, man. But I'm not completely disappointed in the pick. I understand the pick. And there's two other players that I want to mention. Now, the Texans must be in love with tight ends, man, because we get 4,000 tight ends in the draft every year. And we got this guy, Brevin Jordan, out of Miami. Now, let
Exactly.
me tell you, the boy got hands. You understand? He
Exactly.
got strong hands. He snatches everything. You throw it his way, he coming down with it. But do we really need a tight end? Is what I was thinking about. You know, why get a tight end with that pick instead of getting a defensive player, which we need the most help? We don't need a tight end. We got the water polo tight end. We got Jordan Akins. We got Pharaoh Brown. We decent with our tight end game. You know what I mean? But
Right.
nevertheless, here they are with this. Um, Bros and Bet says he'll be the Texans' new poster boy after 3 to 13 years, or maybe 3.5 years. You probably right, bro. They they want to put a lighter skinned brother. I'm gonna just say it like that on the billboards out there. But Brevin Jordan, he's nice with it, man. Played in a really good. I like to see players that play with good competition. He played in the ACC, and the ACC has gotten very competitive, especially over the last 5 years. But I did not think we needed a tight end. But I'm gonna tell you a guy that I am excited about. This guy Roy Lopez that we got out of New Mexico State, defensive lineman. Now I know he plays in I think it's the Mountain West Conference, but man, this guy's quick. He gets to the ball quick. He wraps up real well. I mean, he's hard to block. He gets up under blocks, man. And I think he's a guy that might have gone up under the radar again. He needs work. He needs work, using his hands and his footwork. But I think that he's a guy that they said, look, we can work with this guy and possibly make him somebody that's viable on the defense to really try to show up that defense, man. So we would really have to get into the free agents that were signed to see what the Texans are trying to do as far as getting that defense up to par. But I think this is a year, man, they just testing to see how everything's gonna go, seeing what's gonna happen with Deshaun Watson. And right now, man, they just kind of in limbo and got their hands tied and doing what they can do, man. So you say he's the truth. Who you talking about? Davis is? He nice though. I ain't gonna lie, Pop. You got to watch the film on him, man. He's nice. I
I heard
mean,
of it. Yeah, I heard
my
of it.
guy from quarterback school did two film works on him, man. He usually only does one. He did a two-part film work on Davis Mills, man. So we'll see what he does into the league, man. You know what I mean? The last guy that came out of Stanford that was really good was Andrew Luck. So they saying this guy, he's really looking like Peyton Manning type as far as that. He talking about the tight end, best available. That was the best available tight end. Oh, Brevin Jordan. I just didn't think we need him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think we needed him, brother. So, but yeah, Pop, those are the three people I wanted to talk about in the draft that we got, man. Right now, man, I don't know where the Texans are, man. We lost right now, trying to find our way, man. But still excited, man, to see what we got and see what these young players can do when they come into the league. So, man, that's all I have, Pop, man. If you want
All
to
right.
lay something down on the table, man, before we get out of here, you got the floor.
No, man, I just, hey, again, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to a big season. Then the commissioner said it's going to be full houses, which, hey, he said he's going to open the floodgates. And so we're going to see, man. But I think things are returning to normal, because you look at the Kentucky Derby this weekend, man, and, I think they hold about 120,000. It was 50,000 there. It looked like it was 100,000. So, and
Yeah.
people were all up on each other. So, it's looking like we're going to be able to return to at least 95% capacity at the stadiums and stuff. And, hey, man, should be a very, very exciting season. I'm looking forward to it.
Me as well, Pop. I definitely think they're gonna open everything wide up. They're not going through another year where they're not making money that they used to making. Plus, they
Exactly.
want that cap to go up for next year, man. Especially with the new TV deal that's coming in next year, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a big one.
Right.
We're excited to see, man. I know y'all are to watch this. They get a chance to watch this. They're excited about the upcoming season and see what these young players can do. So we'll see. But for me, J.R. Wilson, for my Pop, Ping Wilson, shout out to Bros and Bets, bro. Appreciate you for watching, man. And man, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all stay with us. We'll be here tomorrow, the same time, man. So we up out of here. Grace and peace to all y'all. See you tomorrow.